Let's talk about the girl who believed in the dream and she hustled for it. The girl who didn't quit even when everything wanted her to, because look at me now. I'm in front of you, having a good time. I used to think ambition had to come with a warning label, that dreaming big made you greedy or loud or too much. But the truth, I've always been a little too much for the rooms I outgrew. This is the story of a girl with her head in the clouds and her feet running towards something greater. Hey love, welcome to my channel, welcome to my birthday series 35 and grown.
Hey Ekyvee, first of all, happy birthday!
Becoming 35 and grown actually. So this series, my love letter to life so far. All my messes, all my highs, all my lows, and the celebrations, we're gonna do this together. Being year high, going to a military school. And today's topic about the girl who believed in her big picture, dreaming and hustling and not quitting even when everything said she should. And she's sitting right here in front of you today.
Talking about Ekyvee, well, I've known Ekyvee since, oh my goodness, a little over 10 years ago. 15 years ago now. He is such a fun person to be around. Someone that is very supportive. Like Ekyvee is that person that you would be around and you'd be at ease and you would know that Ekyvee has such a warm approach to life. Like, it's very, very beautiful to see. Ekyvee, I know a lot of people will talk about how adventurous you are, but I will come from a friendship point of view, which is the fact that, you know, you are someone that is very supportive. Ekyvee is adventurous. She's not afraid to try new things. I mean, Ekyvee would be the one to ginger you. Oh, like, let's go to this place. Let's do this. Oh, I really want to try this out. I remembered when I started my business in year 2, selling cosmetics. You were one of my customers. And it wasn't just about buying stuff. You're just really supportive of that business. Ekyvee is a go-getter. When she's determined to do something, to get something, she goes all out for it. And with such determined focus that you'd be surprised at the things she's even able to do. And that is one very wonderful thing about her. I'm grateful, you know, for your friendship. You're someone who is always very positive. Not just from a life of the party point of view, but when someone is going through something or shares something with you, you're always so genuinely happy for them. Even if you don't have that thing, I can see in the conversation that you're so happy for that person, and it's not fake, it's genuine, and that's something very unique and I appreciate about you and our friendship. And I like the way that she lives life unapologetically. I mean, she doesn't, not like she doesn't care what people think, but at the same time she wouldn't let what people feel to stop her from achieving what she wants to do, which is very, very impressive. And I really love that trait about her, and I think it is something that is really worth emulating.
So if you've ever dared to leave to pursue your dream and you felt tired, you felt like giving up, girl, this is for you, because we're in this together. Come, let's chat about it. So you guys, I remember growing up and knowing that I wanted a type of life. I had a big picture, but you know, when people around you, all your loved ones, I don't know about you, but I know for me, they kept telling, oh, you're gonna be great, you're gonna be this, oh, you're gonna be president, come on now, you're gonna be the first lady, you know, they keep telling you things, and you know, okay, yes, you've been positioned, you've been put here for something great. Now, what that is, don't ask me, because I don't know, I didn't know. And going through life, for me, my case anyways, growing up, I met people who, they knew exactly what their purpose here was. Like, they knew what they were here for, what their career would be, what their existence were about. Unlike me. one time, I didn't even understand what was going on, to be frank with you. I was kind of living like on autopilot. I was living life on autopilot. Just going through the path that was set for me. Just going through how I knew how. Oh, okay, you finish school. Okay, next you do your youth service. Next you go for masters. Next you go for this. Next, I just thought, okay, that's how life was. But excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, life was not like that, because at some point I had to wake up and get to know who I was, and I pursued my dream. To be honest, I kept on going. As they say, you keep on dreaming, you keep on living. Everything, all of it, from being year high to going to a military school. Yeah, I went to military school, and that was a huge part of my life. I learned so much there when I think back about it, but it was fabulous. To going to uni, to having to mingle with different types of people. Learning along the way, learning from people, learning from other people's mistakes, seeing what I didn't like or I liked. All my experiences, the bad, the good, they've all made me into the thoughtful, gingery, the full person I am today. Whether I'm skeptical or not, whether I go in head first or not, living on the edge, all of these experiences have shaped me, from traveling solo to living in strange countries that normally you wouldn't think you would go to different career paths, working in different places with different people. It's been very interesting so far. Yeah, all of that has shaped me, and I like it. I like that despite all of that, my innocence, and excuse me, yes, I still have some innocence left, and I like that. I like that I'm still a little bit naive to some things. I honestly do. I appreciate that part is still there. And that's about it. Everything has shaped me, from teachers that I learned from. I still remember many of my teachers by name, to my mom, my dad, my aunties, my uncles, and even watching other people. All of that has shaped me in one way or one form or the other, and I'm grateful for that. I can brag on myself. Yes, I'm fabulous, and it's quite interesting to see the layers to me now. So for my family history and the values we share, I come from a close-knit family, and growing up, there were many things we were taught that we saw, and that has been what kept me through. And the important one is watching what I say. I'm aware that our words have meaning, so I'm always very careful with what I say out with my mouth, especially when it comes to maybe heated conversations. You know how you see people who easily, they have really good comebacks and their insults are always top tier? Yeah, I don't know how to do that, and I like that. I find it weird. I like that I don't necessarily have to use insultive words, so I'm grateful for that one. Yes, doesn't mean I can't. Yeah, but I'm grateful that it's not something that comes to me like that. My family has shaped me in so many ways. When it comes to being resilient, when it comes to being polite, when it comes to standing on your ground, owning your own. Yeah, my family played a huge role in that. When it comes to believing in yourself, especially when no one else will, and still going for that thing with faith,
Can you imagine pursuing your dreams and to the next person it sounds stupid? It sounds like that doesn't make any sense. However, in your heart it makes sense. You're not sure how it's going to pan out, you're not sure the results, but you know that something good is here for you. Yeah, that kind of thing. That being able to just have faith and keep going. My family and the values we share has helped me with that. Working together too. I find that being with my family, I don't need to go through anything alone. Oh, that thing is so beautiful. I bless God for that. So, yeah, I love my family. I really do. I like that.
Alright, so my 4 lessons I'm going to share with you thus far from my little short 35 years on earth, and 15 of those being me an adult, is number 1, show up. Show up when it's not glamorous. Show up when you're tired, when you are pissed off. Show up. Discipline is your best friend. Discipline will take you farther than motivation can. Yeah. And also, you need to remember, you don't need permission to occupy any space. Duh. Show up, occupy, and enjoy yourself. And another thing I learned is that the life you want, you must go and get it. Because success does not come to the person just because they are the smartest, just because they are the prettiest or the most connected. It comes to you standing up and actually going to get it for yourself. So remember that it can feel safe to walk the path that's been set for you, maybe by your parents, by society, by your friends. But sometimes to actually get to your destination, you need to deviate. You need to come off that path that they set for you and go on your own path so that you can actually have a good time. That's what I did. And I like it. Also, remember, just because you laid your bed does not mean you have to lie in it if it doesn't fit. You can always change your bedsheet. You could always dust off any crumbs, any sand. Fuck, you can change the entire bed entirely if it doesn't fit how you want to lie down. Growing up I heard that thing. Oh, you laid your bed, that's how you're gonna lie on it. No, hell no. If I laid it at that time where I thought that was the best thing that was possible for me, yeah, that was the best bedsheet I saw. Well, I didn't even know I was supposed to dust before laying it. Why should I go lay on it now that I know better? I'm going to dust off the crumbs because I want to sleep comfortably. Exactly. And to my girlies who are dreaming, to my girlies who are hustling, who sometimes you feel tired, you're crying over your spreadsheet, you're crying over your late night meetings and what have you, keep going, because guess what? That's the magic. That is the you see that mess? You see that messy part? That's the magic in it, because when you look back, you're going to find yourself laughing, because I do. And I've literally just started dreaming, meaning I'm just getting started. That means there's more ahead of me. And I'm looking forward to that. Best believe. And God is the CEO of our vision, right? We are the managers. So that means we need to be in alignment with Him. Exactly. Yeah. And like I said, my dream, I just started dreaming and it's evolving. Because what I thought of when I was 25 is completely different from what I want now. So the dream keeps evolving. And the fire, yep, she's still burning hot. I'm excited for where I am right now. So cheers to the messes. Cheers to the leaps I keep taking. The music I'm dancing to. I'm looking forward to more ahead of me. And I'm gonna see you in my next episode. And I wish you a lovely day. Remember to subscribe. Remember to drop a comment. And if you're 30 plus, 35 plus, drop a comment in the section. Let us know how it's been going so far and what's your take on being a dreamer and a hustler. Does it ever end? Do you just stop? Do you quit? Or do you just keep evolving and enjoying it? Okay? See you later, guys. Bye. They taught me that